What's up, everyone? I feel like this is needed. It's dangerous when you don't know what you're doing and try to zero gap a blade. The object is to get them almost flush at the edges of the teeth. As you see here, when it's totally flush, this is a problem. This is when you're going to get surgical on yourself or your clients. You don't want to do that. This is a regular Gamma Plus absolute hitter with no modified blade, just a properly zero gapped blade. See what I did there using my finger as a guide? I do that to not apply too much pressure and be able to keep the machine right where I want it to create that line. Let the machine do the work. I will repeat this. Don't apply a lot of pressure. It's gonna cut the hair. There goes the finger again. See it on my cheek? That's how I'm guiding the machine. That's how I keep it smooth and steady. There goes that finger again. So let's clean up the mustache now. And I'm using two hands to show the home consumer how you can do this safely, since your hand is on the outside, on the back of the machine, not between the machine and your face. I really don't see a way to use your finger as a guide when doing this. Here we continue with the other cheek, and the knuckle of my thumb is the guide. You really couldn't see that from that angle. I'm sorry. Here, it's the same thing. Using my finger as a guide to not press the machine on my skin too tough. Looks like we're about done. Just clean out the goatee a little bit. I like to be presentable in case my mama sees me. She's already not really a fan of the beard. But it's easier than shaving my whole face every day. Now, easy on the mustache. Just barely. You still create a line. Clean up the excess. And voila. Now for the finishing touch. Tiny bit of Barber Bond, because you don't need much of the good stuff. Now pull the skin tight and place that blade on you at a 45-degree angle. Go gently, because you could hurt yourself. Don't forget to keep pulling the skin tight so that you can shave smoothly. Pull it tight. Don't forget, keep the blade on a 45-degree angle. This is how we do it. Clean up the excess. On to the other side. Turn the blade the other way. Pull the skin tight. And let the razor do what it does. Don't forget, keep pulling the skin tight, or you could have an accident and hurt yourself. Can't express that enough. Now, we'll use just a tiny bit more, because when it's the good stuff, you don't need a whole lot. You can see I even used too much. It's gooped. It was such a tiny bit. Goes to show, you don't need a lot of this stuff. It's the best there is. Clean those corners. See the tang in between my last two fingers? That's how you hold a razor. Keep your angles at about a 45 and you'll be good. Oh, here comes my haircut. I gotta run. Now I'm hurrying because this guy don't care what I do on YouTube or Instagram. That means nothing to the people in your chair. I added this little clip to demonstrate how I use my knuckles as a guide and my fingertip here. I do this to not press too hard with the machine and to keep that blade right where I want to create the line. I hope anybody found this to be helpful. If you did, go like and subscribe. I'll be doing more stuff like this. And don't forget to follow Barber Bond, Gamma Plus, and Gamma PU.